Welcome to Smellbad's Gaming. We are here with Path of Exile, continuing our Marauder Let's Play. Luurg has had a few upgrades. What we did is we decided to spend a little bit of some of the stuff that we'd picked up. We got the humming coral amulet of air, which gives us a bit of life regeneration, which is going to be essential later when we have blood magic. And it also gives us 1 to 5 lightning damage to our attacks, which doesn't sound like much, but if you look over here, we're only doing 5 to 9 base damage plus 2 to 4 fire damage, so it is actually quite a nice boost. And we get a global critical strike multiplier, which, you know, that just helps us overall. And we got this nice little iron ring. It just adds a little bit more damage. And we've also got the heated coral ring, which gives us an extra 29 maximum life, which is awesome, bringing us up to 226 life. And it also adds a little bit more fire damage, so that is also awesome. We did pick up this Frostblade's dexterity based gem. It's nice to have. It gives extra damage and various other things. Whether we keep it, don't know, but while we've got it, we might as well use it, and it will level as we do, so having it socketed like that is just nice. Don't know where that crude bow came from. Let's get rid of that. So what are we going to be doing? This one's going to be a quick one. I was going to do the way forward. Unfortunately, I'm not going to have time in this session to do that. But we're going back into the mudflats to get some broken eggs from the Rhoas. Or actually, they're not broken, but we're going to investigate each of the nests. It should be fairly easy, straightforward. If you've watched the previous Let's Play for Path of Exile, I think you will notice that all that extra damage boost is really helpful. I can now one-shot a lot of creatures, whereas before it would take 2 or 3 hits. Right, here we go. Having a quick sip of beer. You know, you've got to have some sort of beverage when you're playing a game like this. And my preference is either beer or wine. I'm probably not allowed to say that, but it is what it is. That is how I am. Right, straight into some elite Rhoas, and much easier. And as you can see, I can do a great deal more damage now. Just checking to see if there's anything interesting to pick up. No. So what we'll do is we'll try and go around the outside of the boundary of the zone. Anything else? No, nothing to pick up. Let's check out these barrels. Sometimes you get some nice drops from barrels. And one shot. What? Oh, didn't get a one shot on him, but hey. It's only taking 2 at most at the moment. Oh, when they run at you like that, they can hurt. More barrel. A crate. And another crate. Crates everywhere. What did this? A leather cap. No, thank you. Scroll of wisdom. Always good for identifying things. And also, ooh, trading. Let's have a look at this. We'll take that. And we'll definitely take that. Although we won't be using it. As you can see, the mobs are going down a lot faster now. Had I bothered to do it earlier, the previous session would probably have gone a little bit smoother. As well as the fact that getting lost probably didn't help at all either. Oh, what's this? I don't recall seeing this before. Get rid of these mobs and then go and have a quick look, eh? Alright, is that everything? Yeah. Everything close by anyway. Anything interesting? No. Alright, get rid of these Rhoas. Alright, what is this? Okay, get into the screen properly, stop moving all over the place. A whispering essence of woe. The monster is imprisoned by powerful essences. Okay. Now, have I done something horrible wrong? Oh. Oh, yeah. Let's get rid of them. Excellent. Well, that wasn't too painful. Upgrades a normal item to rare with one guaranteed property. Properties restricted to level 35 and below. Unfortunately, none of those bonuses are of any interest to a melee character such as myself. Oh, no, because... No, nothing there, unfortunately. Coral ring, wand, chainmail vest. Nope, nothing there. Carry on. Another iron ring. Huh. Oh. Anything interesting? No, nothing interesting. Oh. Some more mobs to get rid of. Leather cap, no. Of no interest to us whatsoever. And let's get rid of these things. Oh, one of our gems just upgraded. Get rid of these mobs and then take a quick look at what upgraded. You cannot level up this Frostblade gem because you do not meet the requirements. Okay. Oh well. Anyway, here's our first goal, a Ammonite glyph. Find a use for the strange glyph in the mudflats. We will. We're going to run around and try and find... I believe there's another two possibly. I can't quite remember. Oh, what's in this corpse? Anything interesting? Nope. Ooh, what's that? Anything? No. Come on. A nice drop would be greatly appreciated. And more trash mobs. As you can see, if you watch the the previous episode, sorry, not the second, we're taking these mobs down much easier than before. When you're hitting them, you possibly see that. Oh, was that something? No, wool glove, absolute garbage. Okay, so this is where we need to stick the glyphs. And we need several more, obviously. Alright. So clearly, there's a couple more nests floating around. And these guys aren't really a challenge. No. I could possibly pick it up and sell it, but space is such a premium. I don't want to pick up stuff unless I absolutely really need to. Come on, go down. Alright. No, that's the fetid pool. That was where we went last time. As you can see if you watched the previous episode, the map layout changes every time you come back into it after a while. So, alright, get rid of these. Oh, I'm looking for another nest. Must be around here somewhere. Oh, now that could be good. Once we clear these mobs out, we'll have a quick look at that and see whether it's of any use to us. Problem with chainmail is sometimes it's actually not that good. So we'll have a quick look at it. We need to identify it, so luckily we've got all these scrolls of wisdom. Now, what does it give us? We've got 49 at the moment. Increase intelligence. Okay, that's what I was afraid of. It's a nice piece, but not for our character. We will not be equipping that. Especially once we get blood magic. Blood magic changes all of our priorities, because we no longer need intelligence at all, because we don't use mana. What dropped? No, of no interest. Get rid of these guys, come on. There's so many trash mobs to get through. But it's all experience, and we'll probably level up soon, by the looks of it.
God bless you on this fine day, Exile.
Ooh, who's this? I'll get rid of these things before I talk to him. Alright, let's go talk to this guy. Alrion, the Lawmaster. Lawmaster.
And thus, my prayers are answered. None too soon, neither. Don't look so perplexed, Exile. It's simple. God has sent you to help me look after the relics. The few remaining islands of faith in this sea of sin. The corrupted, they hunger to see faith gone for good. Chewed up and spat out by the nightmare. Not while you and I live and breathe, right, Exile? Any moment now, this holy spot's going to be buried in filth. The corrupted will pour in here, bent on eclipsing anything and everything that has been touched by divinity. I hope you're good with the shovel, Exile. Glory to the pure and mercy to the fallen.
Alright, so we need to defend this relic. This is something new. I don't think I've done this type of stuff before. Let's get rid of them as quickly as we can, because it would be rather embarrassing to... Wow, there's a lot of them.
My mana is gone.
Yes, my mana is gone because, of course, the warrior... Oh, I'm going to not succeed here. There's just too many of them. Mission failed. Damn. There are so many of them, I just can't get them. Well, that is unfortunate. He's going to be pretty pissed that I failed that.
Damn it! Ah, bless. Not your fault, Crusader. The corruption was just too strong for us that time. Look out for me when you next pass through some of the more holy attractions in Wraeclast. I'm sure God and I will be fighting the good fight again. And with more success, I hope.
Oh well, we didn't make that one, but boy oh boy, there was a lot of mobs there. Oh, don't want to pick that up. On the chest. Ah, a Rhoas nest. The Haliotis glyph. My pronunciation is probably terrible, but hey. Oh, a named Uzbek Bloom. Now we've fought this guy in the previous episode, and it certainly took a little bit longer than that. Anything interesting? Scale vest, rusted? No, nothing interesting. Now I can hear the Rhoas, which means there must be another nest around here somewhere. Come on, get through them. Oops. Anything? Ooh, a stone axe. No, it's two-handed. Two stone axes. Come on. What's happening with these drops? Okay, so we have... I will just quickly check what we need here. Yeah, know that. And we have leveled up. So, what we're doing is we're continuing across here, coming down here, and over and down, trying to get this awesome blood magic passive skill so that we can get rid of our annoying mana and put it all into our life. So we'll pick that one. Deploy. Oh, I also picked up 2 refund points, but probably won't need them until we get over here and I make a mistake. I will make a mistake, I can guarantee it. I will select the wrong thing and curse myself. Right. Okay, I think we've got one more Rhoas nest, and it's the Rhoas glyph. Excellent. Great stuff. Now, where was I? Pick up a chest. Anything interesting? No. Can I find my way back without getting completely lost? I think it was over here. Yes. And this is probably where I think we only need those 3, so talk to Tarkleigh for your reward. Okay. Excellent. I think we will call it a day on this one. Keep it nice and short this time. So what we need to do is go back and talk to Tarkleigh. We'll identify that while we're here. Plus 10 dexterity and intelligence. Oh, that would be so nice, wouldn't it? But no, we're not going to sell these. Oh, get rid of that. Don't need that. Maximum life. Nope. Don't need any of those. And do we have a portal scroll? Plenty of portal scrolls. Pop back to Lioneye's watch and have a quick chat to Tarkleigh and see what he has to say for himself.
So, you opened the tidal passage and lived to tell the tale. Forgive me if I don't seem over the moon about it. I was running down a wounded Rhoa one night's eve when I glimpsed something in the watery cave, behind the mists of the falls. Looked a bit like one of those sand spitters, with the size of a bloody ox. I reckon it'll be nesting down in the flooded depths somewhere, below that submerged tunnel. If you're going that way then, do us a favor. Take this and go spill the old shield crab's guts. before it gets hungry and comes looking for us.
Great stuff. Okay, now we've got to make a decision here. Vigilant strike. Ooh, that would be nice. Ancestral protected. Ah, these totems. No, that one. Summons an ancestor totem which will attack enemies with melee strikes while you stand close to it. That could be good for a sword and board tank type. That certainly could. Molten Shell. Summons a fiery elemental shield, providing additional armor for a short duration. Now that could be good for boss fights. That really could. Decoy. That could also be very good. Oh, decisions. What to do? I do like that one. I do like that one. But then I like that one as well. What, as a sword and board, am I going to want more of? Molten Shell. That would be so good when fighting bosses. It really would. 10 seconds. That could be the difference between life and death. Whereas that is more situational as well, where you're swarmed and you kind of want... Oh, I don't know. This is tricky. Tricky indeed. Attacks the enemy. Now we've got our heavy strike, which is really good. It's our go-to base cookie cutter, what have you. And the molten strike is nice. It does a little bit of area of effect, and that's working quite nicely. So I don't think this one is worth doing at this stage. But of these other three, which is the best? That is the least situational of them all, because you pop that down and it's like having an extra person next to you attacking, whereas that one is only if you're doing a boss fight really, or you're getting totally overwhelmed. And that one is good if you're being overwhelmed as well, because the mobs are going to go for it instead of you, so it gives you a bit of crowd control. I think though that this is probably the best one, so we're going to go with that. And just quickly see if we can sell anything. No, we're not selling those. We'll sell that, and that. What does it give us? A few scroll fragments. No idea what these are. Oh, scroll of wisdom. Awesome. And we accept that. And we'll just quickly, so that I don't forget, we can't put this one in, which kind of is unfortunate. But we can certainly put this one in. I think if we put it in our helm for starters, pop over here and unload these things. We won't sell these, we will be doing another character and your stash is shared, so what it means is these two things can be used by other characters if I decide, for instance, to do some sort of caster or what have you. these will be very useful for that. And I think that's it. This has been Smellbads Gaming. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please do hit like, and if you'd like more content like this, please hit subscribe. Your support is much appreciated. Thank you.